Dzień doberek. Witam wszystkich bardzo, bardzo serdecznie. Żyję i mam się dobrze. Co tam, jak tam, kochani? Dzisiaj sobie polecimy z Hogwartem, bo tak jak cała reszta Twitcha... tak jak cała reszta Twitcha będę leciał z Hogwartem. Dobra, to chyba lećmy. Ej, czy będzie nie w porządku, jeśli zrobię po prostu podróbę Harry'ego Pottera? Chyba nie, chyba to będzie nic ciekawego, chyba każdy to robi. Dosłownie. Czy to ma w ogóle jakiekolwiek znaczenie, jak ja wyglądam? Pewnie nie. Kurde. Przede wszystkim tak. Kusi. No ale dobrze. Mój Bożu. Mój Bożu. Axel Rose młody. Wspaniale. Ja może zrobimy takiego prawdziwego borsuka. Albo w dreadach pójdę. W sumie to jest kind of okay. Powinienem mieć błyskawicę, prawda? Ale prawdopodobnie jej nie dostanę. No pewnie. Siemanko Grzechu. Ale zdrówko bardzo dobrze, dziękuję. Właśnie dzisiaj jestem po zdjęciu szwów. Więc jest postęp. Jest postęp olbrzymi. Czuję się z dnia na dzień coraz lepiej. I dostałem 2 tygodnie wolnego. 2 tygodnie L4, także będę sobie odpoczywał i w miarę możliwości streamował jak najczęściej. O kurwa, ja mogę zmienić niezależnie kolor brwi od koloru włosów. To jest ryzykowne. Nie no, nie przeginajmy. Dajmy mu normalne brewki. Takie zwykłe. O, i pięknie, błękitnooki, bardzo przystojny młodzieniec.
That was quite something.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Kusi mnie,
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
żeby zostawić kobiecy głos. Znaczy, głos numer 2, wiadomo, nie ma czegoś takiego jak kobiecy głos albo męski głos. Jest głos numer 1 albo głos numer 2. Ale nie, już zostańmy przy...
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
Dobra, difficulty. Normal chyba. Jezu, jaki fail. Dobra. Nie no, o dobra, mogę Witch albo Wizard. Czyli, aha, od tego co wybiorę zależne jest tylko w którym dormitorium będę, aha.
Hello there.
Siema Calembrion. Czyli to już postanowione. Nieważne czy macie pitoka czy kuciapkę. Ważne jak się czujecie. Nie do Wizard. Bądźmy jak Polak. Taki z prawdziwego zdarzenia.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well,
Wiesz, mam różdżkę?
anyone takes so quickly.
Dobra, wychodzę.
With when you get your own.
Nie mogę się śmiać. Zapomniałem o tym.
Eleazar! George! Glad my rather cryptic description
Dobrze, Calembrion, dziękuję za lurka w takim razie.
Operated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Boże, jaki ja grzeczny, jaki ja uprzejmy.
Since I've been
Taki prawdziwy Anglik.
would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
A. Wyobrażacie sobie siedzieć tak na pryczy i... Brum, brum.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
Tak się złożyło.
Extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other fifth years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Have you seen this?
Tak, to jest gazeta. Zdarzyło mi się.
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Hello there.
Although I've yet
Siema,
to get
Palolku.
his at the ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Jak zaltabuje, to się wszystko wyjebie. Będzie dobry test.
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died,
Nie wyjebało się.
wondering what the ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
But she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it.
Ragnarok.
Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I.
Harry, ty jesteś zjebany. Ty znowu widzisz jakieś gówna. Jeszcze pewnie z wężami będzie gadał.
Merlin,
Tego też nie widzieliście?
how did you...
Wait. We do.
Zaczynałem go lubić. No jak zawsze, Palolku.
The key!
No mam rzeczywiście jakieś klatki zgubione, ale nie wiem, w grze nie mam, więc... Teraz co najwyżej zniżymy ustawienia. No prawdopodobnie to powinienem po prostu OBS-a trochę
Are you all right?
przykręcić.
You're hurt.
Perhaps
Na
it
2
is.
razy. O nie! Palonek! Przeżyjesz to?
Potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
G to heal. Okej. Ja bym tego nie pił.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key.
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
Zielone to stamina. Powiedz to Voldemortowi.
Sir, if you
On tak naprawdę wszystkich staminą częstował, wiesz, bufy rzucał.
But stay close.
Nie wytłumaczyli mu.
We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
Ale mam trzewiczki. Prześliczne.
how far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think
port key was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be. Mind your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
Good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ale muszę powiedzieć, że dziadek jak na dziadka to całkiem taki sprawny.
A powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time.
Jak se skoczył. No też tak umiem.
Hogwart's castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the port key.
Czy ja mogę?
Certain
Nie mogę.
it could do with that search.
Chciałem zwiedźminować.
There's the path down below. This way.
Down below, dobra.
But, sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world.
No niby tak.
Good it could do.
Ale wciąż, wiesz, dla mnie wciąż jest nowością
Any power.
siwy pan skaczący w taki sposób.
The one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to
Enchantment.
block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
Dobra, się robi.
Excellent!
No nie, no nie będę zaraz czytał, sorry no. Magiku. Kolimator na łóżkę, różdżkę na łóżkę.
Unexpected.
Celownik snajperski od razu. Czy ja mogę tym... No to potem.
Your one arm, up there.
Thank you, sir.
We're close now. It's just ahead.
Nie będzie mi tu żaden dzban na drodze stał.
Steady yourself. Reparo!
O, teraz widzę rzeczywiście, że są ściny. Alright, tak być nie może. Czekaj ta. Jak to wygląda grafika, display, grafik. Dobra, ultra weźmiemy sobie na high i to powinno w zasadzie wszystko zmienić. Hopefully.
Almost there.
Boże, kto tu tyle tych garów nastawiał? Myślicie, że ja nie mam nic lepszego do roboty? Dobra. Wszystko oczyszczone. Dzień dobry, duposzpiega.
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
To jest out of place strasznie. To się rusza. Okej. Co mogę poczytać? Okej.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Dobra, trzymaj się, palolku.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
A dziękuję bardzo. Dobra, idziemy stąd. Chodź, profesorku, ja cię zaprowadzę. Przy okazji niszcząc wszystko na swojej drodze. Bo czemuż by nie. Za szybki jestem, haha.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking?
Teraz się dowiemy.
What's this? Professor Fig!
To na razie jedyne co potrafię robić, napierdalać różdżką.
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
Tu mam się spodziewać smoka teraz. Ostatni raz jak miałem taką sytuację, to mi smok przyszedł, wpierdolił kolegę.
What in Merlin's name?
Co?
Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Hello?
It can't be.
A jednak.
Just a moment. Ooh. What have we here?
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
Stay close.
Teraz jeszcze chodzę za jakimś hobbitem.
After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Jasne, po co to oglądać?
Vault number.
Vault
12.
12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that? We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
Here we are. When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12. Until today. Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
I co, profesorku, ile mamy pitachy na wstępie? Zostawili coś?
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait!
Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Co do chuja? Nie! To mi się nie podoba. O Jezu, o Jezu, o Jezu! Goni mnie! Serio będę zarysował? Tu, szybciej! Dawaj, 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 dawaj. Ja mam tam jeszcze kliknąć, no dobra. I cyk.
Revelio. There, I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
Jeszcze raz? Nie, na szczęście już to umiem, dobra. I tak będę się uczył. Spoko.
That's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the port key container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way. Lumos!
O, Lumos też bym się chętnie nauczył.
I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be very disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
Też chcę poświecić.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
No. Dobra. Nauczony.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Look out!
Potato!
Accio! Descendo! Levioso! Deposo!
Lumos! Też umiem.
Levioso! Exposo! Potato! Levioso! Confringo! Descendo! Exposo! Deposo! Levioso! Confringo!
O! Profesorka wcięło.
Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Ah, that's where they're leading me. That glow again. Lumos! Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Protego! Lumos.
Nie to. O.
To align these statues with their reflections.
To już wiemy.
It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
Mhm.
Stupid one.
O, mi pierdolnął. Dzięki.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Mogłem go nazwać Jared Leto.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder Follow my lead.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's Vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Bo siesz, dziadek. Co ci mogę powiedzieć?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Przeszedłem. Ała. Nie mogę się śmiać. Raptem 40 minut. Nie było to takie trudne.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now,
Fujka.
I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas,
The
Nigel,
hell?
Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Ooh.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Co się dzieje z klatkami w tej cholernej grze, Jezu?
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just
I to w takich randomowych miejscach, tu się nic kompletnie nie działo.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Co mam zrobić, żeby się dostać do borsuków?
Be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder. I detect something in you. A certain sense of. What is it?
To jest zniecierpliwienie, moim zdaniem. Co mnie drąży? Curiosity, loyalty, ambition. Borsuki są lojalne.
A sense of loyalty? I believe myself to be a true friend. I know I value that trait in others.
Kurwa, to będą gryfoni.
You do not give up easily, do you? You're undaunted by challenges that lie ahead. And your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening. Perhaps you belong in Hufflepuff.
Za pierwszym razem! Pewnie, że Hufflepuff, no kurwa! Dziękuję, to ukończyłem. Spektakularne wejście, odblokowałem osiągnięcie.
Hufflepuff!
To było przeznaczenie. Nie mogło być inaczej. Jak łatwo, jedno pytanie?
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
Fajnie.
Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Niemiły.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Tak, muzyk. Tak właśnie.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of work, but I'm sure that's never stopped you before.
It hasn't, Professor.
Now, here we are at the entrance to the Hufflepuff common room.
Ładnie.
Indeed.
Ładnie.
I explain what to do, but I hesitate to do it myself as one errant knock leads to being doused in vinegar. Most unpleasant. You must tap the barrel, 2 from the bottom, middle of the second row, in the rhythm of Helga Hufflepuff.
Helga Hufflepuff.
Well done. Now go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow.
No ale coś dziwnego się dzieje z klatkami, bo w takich bardzo nietypowych miejscach się...
You're welcome.
Boże, jak 15-latek.
First
No?
night at Hogwarts.
Tak kiedyś wyglądałem. No ale klatki potrafią polecieć w takich bardzo nietypowych miejscach, typu nic się nie dzieje, nie? Kompletnie. Ale do Hufflepuffa się dostałem za pierwszym razem.
Head to the common room.
Także to nie jest przypadek, chcę powiedzieć. No dobra, rozejrzyjmy się. W ogóle, ej. Ale czad. Mogę sobie chodzić i zbierać filiżanki i pić. I jabłuszko mogę pierdolnąć. To zawsze. Jedno z niewielu dań, które ostatnio miałem przyjemność kosztować, konsumować. Co jeszcze mi dacie? Aha, a tak, ale ciasteczka to nie dla mnie, nie? To trzeba by w Skyrima więcej grać. Sweet rolls. Książki. Nienawidzę książek, bo trzeba je czytać. O, jabłka, to dużo lepsze. Dojdę do tego znacznika, to będę miał plus 10 kilo. No właśnie, muzyk, co ciekawe, wybierasz nie tyle płeć, Nie pamiętam, jak to zostało tu ujęte, ale nie było nic napisane o płci. Wybierasz tylko rodzaj, czy grasz czarodziejem, czy czarownicą. I niezależnie od tego, jak wyglądasz i czy masz pitoka, czy nie, to w takim dormitorium będziesz siedział. Także takie mamy, kurwa, podłe czasy. Masz? No to dobrze. To się cieszę. Już? Dobra, nie mam czasu na pierdoły. Tutaj duchy kurwa łażą, a oni mi chcą... Nie. Okej, mam się przedstawić Lenorze, Arturowi i Adelaidzie. Adelaida! Adelaida. Panowie spierdalajta, nadciąga Adelaida. Sprite'a nie dopijajta. Pół Twitcha dzisiaj w Hogwarcie, tak się spodziewam. Dobra, Artur, ty zostajesz na później. Ja szukam Adelaidy. To jest Adelaida. Marzenie.
Oh, this doesn't sound like you. Something's wrong. Oh, hello there. You're the new Hufflepuff, yes? I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
I tak właśnie jest z klatkami, nie?
Oh, yes. I'm just a bit distracted. Letter from my uncle. So tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
I was.
That one is true. Not the typical start to a new school.
That's dreadful. Well, I'm glad you made it here alive. Well, anyway.
Me too.
I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
Are you sure everything is all right with your uncle?
Oh, yes. He travels for work, always busy. I'm sure he just wrote it in a rush. Nothing to worry about.
Nie, no pewnie. Ach, dobra.
Thank you, Adelaide. Be seeing you.
Of course. And good luck.
No dobrze. Artur, wracamy do ciebie w takim razie. Artur ma problem z kotem. Co to kurwa było?
Arthur's got you. It's all right.
I can't quite reach.
Come on, you went that way.
Hope they can catch him. Big castle for a student to get lost in, let alone a cat. I'm sure you'll find your way all right. I mean, it can be a bit overwhelming at first. I still get lost sometimes. Welcome to Hufflepuff, by the way. Really glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Was that your cat?
No, one of the first years, I think. Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly of them, especially magical ones.
Shame.
Sorry to hear that. I think magical beasts are rather incredible.
Best thing about coming to Hogwarts. Nifflers, glumbumbles, bowtruckles. I thought they were only pictures in books before. Well, Dad did bring home a puffskein once. Mum was furious.
Powinniście ją zwolnić.
Anyway, I better go make sure
No jak muzyks. To było moje wielkie marzenie. W zasadzie jedyna rzecz, którą chciałem tu dziś zrobić, nie? Dobra, good luck, spierdalaj.
And good luck finding that cat.
Thank you. Try not to get lost in the castle yourself.
Czarny owsiaku. Zobaczmy Lenora.
Thank you for not biting me.
O Jezu. Już widzę, że nie polubimy.
Oh, hello.
Jeszcze gruba jest.
She's awfully regal, isn't she?
Is that your owl?
I don't know whose she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their own company anyway. Wait, you're the new 5th year. Quite the dramatic entrance you made. Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself, especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
Prawdopodobnie muzyks.
I'm really not worried. I'm sure I'll be fine.
Nevertheless, it is rather unusual. You must feel terribly out of place.
O tak.
Of course, presumably, as a hard-working Hufflepuff, you'll prove yourself in no time. I'm hard-working too, as you might suspect.
I suspect.
Sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so. I'm Lenora, by the way. Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
Mhm.
It was nice meeting you, Lenora.
Of course. Adieu.
Of course!
Is the new Hufflepuff out of bed yet?
Dobra.
Professor Weasley's
No i
waiting
znowu.
for him outside the
Ale co tu się dzieje? Ja to nie wiem, jakbym trafił do Hogwartu, to raczej bym miał pierdolca na punkcie, nie wiem, duchów, że tu łazi sobie duch normalnie i można z nim zagadać coś. Ale nie, on wolał przywitać się z grubą Lenorą. Dobra. Idę w chuj, bo tu nudno.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs?
Nudy.
Owls.
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
Książkę mi dała.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year.
I praca domowa. Nazywajmy rzeczy po imieniu.
Valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in
A jak myślisz?
any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Dobra, a Jezu, ile bursułków.
This way.
Idę.
Lumos.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I like the field guide when I was a student.
Hajs dostałem, kurwa. Wspaniale. Lumos.
Do keep up.
Lumos. Lumos.
Revelio.
Już naprawdę dużo umiem.
Simply cast Revelio on it and we'll see what the guide says.
O. Świetnie. Mam przepis kucharski.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities
Lumos.
like that. In
Będę cały czas napierdalał. Co ty na to? O właśnie. Wiedziałem, że to jest dobry trop.
good timing. perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Okej. O kurwa! Szybka podróż po Hogwarcie to jest zdecydowanie to, czego nie chciałem robić.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Nie róbmy tego więcej. Mam pod te. Łocie panie. Lumos już umiem. Dobra, zostawmy sobie to na później.
Almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible.
Dopiero tu przyjechałem.
Lost on the way here.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Nie wiem, czy mogę ci o tym mówić. No dobra.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now.
Tak twierdził.
Speak
Oops.
of the devil, Professor Fig, your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon.
Bubel, dzień dobry.
Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
Nie chcę znowu tej mapy, Jezu.
Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Hogsmeade? To bardzo, bardzo chętnie. Bardzo chętnie.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
Nie!
Yes, sir. But I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, As capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Dzisiaj bardzo dobry pomysł, Muzyks. Generalnie wiedz, że na następny nie będziesz musiał czekać do poniedziałku, ponieważ będzie w piątek. Pamiętaj o tym, bo jest Super Bowl. Dzięki temu będziemy mieli szybciej kolejny odcinek. Dzięki za lurka i trzymaj się. Cóż my tu mamy? A, ty zaczynasz do... Ojojoj, to wspaniale. To się cieszę za ciebie, bo ten pierwszy zwłaszcza był... Znaczy nie tylko on, ale... To zobaczysz, kurwa. Spodoba się. Co zaczniemy? Od Charm Class czy... Defense Against the Dark Arts? Charms. Zacznijmy od tego, bo wydaje się nudniejsze.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional
To nie była moja jednak.
friend.
Okay.
I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
No dobra. To pa. Chuj, źle poszedłem. Źle poszedłem. Kurwa, dalej źle poszedłem.
What are you up to now?
Come now, Annabelle. It was a long time ago.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Och, kurwa, nie.
Accio. That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Jak ja kurwa nic nie zrobiłem. I to koniec nauki już? Na spacer?
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Oni mnie znienawidzą, jak on mnie będzie tak traktował.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the scales and relinquish your charm. Very good. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you.
Czekaj, ja czekam na klatki, aż się uspokoją. Dziękuję.
Splendid! Stay focused. Excellent control there. Don't lose your composure. Very good. Points to Hufflepuff. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues just
Co
as
się
before and...
kurwa dzieje z tą grą? Czekaj ta. Settings. Wątpię, czy to jakkolwiek wpłynie, ale... Weźmy sobie medium w takim razie.
You are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Watch this.
Very good.
Be sharp. That is how it's done. Brilliant. Let us see this. There we go.
Accio.
No i chuj, przegrałaś, koleżanko.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go! Phew.
Kurwa. Rzeczywiście. Rzeczywiście, kurwa. Ta jest, na chama.
Done. Be sharp. There we go.
O kurwa!
Not to worry. Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Fuck you!
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Dobra.
Of course.
Wejdźmy trochę w dupkę.
If you...
If you're so
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Okay. Niech będzie.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
A żebyś kurwa wiedziała, Samantha.
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Thank you, but it really wasn't all that challenging.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be a bit overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I find Professor Ronan's lessons a bit more challenging than you do.
Okej. Spadam. Mam tu jeszcze inne zajęcia.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Chyba źle idę. Tu jest cała masa schodów. Wait a minute.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Dobra.
Levioso!
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, Levioso. Good. Now, well done. Very good.
Mogę tak cały dzień.
The best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso, this can't be your first duel. Let's just say I'm a quick...
If If only all of my students were this adept. I do need a job in life, children. Try to anticipate your opponent's next move.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Duma.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you, Professor Hagrid. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
Yeah.
Till next time.
I level up. Dobra. Mamy 2 godzinki? Nie mamy jeszcze, ale myślę, że na dzisiaj mi wystarczy po prostu. Fajna giereczka. Ciekawa się wydaje. Chciałbym tylko poprawić te klatki. Myślę, że następnym razem już spróbuję po prostu trochę odciążyć OBS-a, bo on jest rozkręcony tak, jak się tylko da. No nie sądziłem, że coś bardziej go przeciąży niż Star Citizen, ale jak się okazuje, da się. Dobra, ludziki, dzięki wielkie. Jutro widzimy się na YouTubie na Path of Titans. Także dzięki wielkie, trzymajcie się, buźka, narwa.